Now, final conclusion. Evolution demands introduction of new functions and organs. Neither race formation nor mutations produce new functions or organs. Textbooks, school textbooks, that speak of race formation, adaptation to antibiotics or herbicides, positive mutations giving resistance, as examples of small steps in evolution, are misinformed. Now let me come to another topic. It has been observed that the differences in genetic composition, the DNA, do not confirm the supposed phylogenetic progress. The postulated evolution is that we have a movement from unicellular organism to mollusks, fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds, finally man. Now this postulated evolutionary progress, this Darwin's tree of life is in trouble. And since we are unable to explain how the information is accumulated, even horizontal gene transfer is being invoked as a means of transferring genetic information from population to population. Next, please. Now, this is the tree of life postulated by the Darwinian evolutionists. This is Haeckel's from 1866. And it shows how the evolution of the life has developed. But in fact, what you will notice that at junctions you have primitive mammals, skull-less animals, primitive worms. In other words, we cannot point to some specific organism. We are speaking in generalities. In fact, it is only at the tips of the branches that we have all the known organisms, including the prehistoric organisms, those found through paleontological research. They are all at the tips of the branches. And in fact, at the junctions, we do not have specific ancestors. We have common traits. So that this tree in fact shows which organisms have some common trait, but not some common ancestor. We cannot point to common ancestors. And when we are speaking of jawless animals, or when we are speaking about invertebrates, or in wingless animals, the Aptera, we are not pointing to any particular individual. We are pointing to all the individuals which do not have this particular feature. So when we speak of invertebrates, we are speaking of all the organisms that do not have a spinal cord. Now that includes also the strawberry. In fact, a sock is an invertebrate, does not have a spinal cord. So it does not show any particular ancestor. So to claim that vertebrates developed from invertebrates is only saying that the spinal cord developed from an organism that did not have a spinal cord. That's all that this means. We are not pointing to any particular individual. The tree of life has no common ancestors. Primitive animals, primitive mammals, primitive fishes, primitive worms. These are postulated missing links. What do we know about them? We know that they are still missing. We haven't found them. Invertebrates, jawless, skull-less, wingless, etc. These are not groups. Lack of feature does not define anything. All living and fossil organisms are on the tips of these branches. The branch points, the clades as they are referred to, show common features, not common ancestors.